Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here this week with the totally redesigned for 2022, this Mitsubishi Outlander. I have the top trim and this is my very first experience driving a Mitsubishi, so I'm excited to share it with you. I think it's an incredibly good looking compact plus-ish SUV. It's got this is the top trim, I think I mentioned, GT Premium. It's got the optional 20-inch wheels, a really unique front grille. As you can see, the daytime running lamps, turn signals are at the top, and headlights and high beams are that big circle in the middle there, surrounded by some chrome, and then fog lamps at the bottom. I will say, I have a lot of friends in automotive in the US and I follow along on their stories and trips, and in the US, Mitsubishi put Outlander badging all along the front hood here, making it look super premium, almost Land Rover-ish, and I loved it and I was excited to see that, and I don't know why we don't get that in Canada. It just doesn't seem fair. It has a really beautiful straight roof line, very sleek looking. The back end also very sleek looking, I would say almost premium feeling. You've got the Outlander badge there, and of course the SAWC badging, which means Mitsubishi has a special word for their all-wheel drive. It is super all-wheel control, and it is different from the Nissan Rogue cousin, and you might notice some similarities. Yes, they're exactly the same size. Yes, Nissan and Mitsubishi have a partnership, and this is the same size, same motor, and you will see some other similarities on the inside if you just recently watched my Nissan Rogue review video as well. Yes, a power liftgate, which is fantastic, and it goes up pretty fast, as you probably noticed. This Outlander is the only car in this segment that comes with a standard third row. So this is competing with the RAV4, the CR-V, the Nissan Rogue, and this is the only one that has the optional third row. I will put it up and show you the space. You will see the headrests are manual, and they actually fit really nicely under here, but I currently have the privacy cover or tonneau cover under there, so you can fit one or the other in there, but not both. As you can see, three top tethers for car seats in that second row, sorry. And it does have latch for 2 car seats in the second row, but no latch or tether in the third row for car seats. It also has that lock button on there, so you can just tap the lock button so that when you close the liftgate, it will automatically lock. One of the things I raved about in the Nissan Rogue was the fact that the rear doors open almost 90 degrees. I see, and I was very curious whether or not this Outlander would be the same, and it is. This just provides so much ease for rear passengers, for car seats, for putting infants in. It's fantastic, really, for families. And then you've even got window shades in the second row. And this being the top trim, the GT Premium, you get semi-aniline leather, and I absolutely love the color, the black and the tan combo. Just wait till you see the front and the dash. You will love it if you like this at all. This center seat folds down completely, and not just an armrest, but the actual seat itself folds down with the 2 cup holders. Also, for this category, I love that they've got heated seats back here, tri-zone climate control, so your rear passengers can control the heat and cooling back here, plus USB and USB-C, and these really unique size pockets. So you've got perfect size pocket for a phone, and another little pocket, and then a full size. My daughter even commented on this yesterday when she crawled in to head to school. She said, "Mom, there's a pocket back here for my phone." So yeah, pretty cool. Very functional for families. All right, let's have a look at this third row. So, as you can see, can I push this with one hand? Yes, I can. Okay, so the seats are on rails, 60-40 split, but that's not a lot of leg room for 3-row passengers. So again, I'll say it's not a full-time 3-row SUV. It's not a full-time 7-seater, but I guess, you know, if you needed to, you could push these. I'm gonna crawl in and see what it looks like. Okay, let's see if I can crawl in this 3rd row here. Not a lot of space either to crawl in. Let's pull this back. Okay, I don't want to pull it all the way back, but I want to. Okay, so you can't actually see how much space my legs have. Let me grab the camera. Okay, so here I am in the 3rd row. I didn't put the seat all the way back, as you can see. This one's further back. I can't really put my knees up, and I'm 5'2". How much room is there up there? There's still a fair amount of room for the persons sitting in front of me. Okay, driver side and front doors, also with the beautiful tan, power windows and doors. Just look at that beautiful diamond quilted pattern on the seats. I really do love it. And then the tan center armrest. And look at the dash. Look at the way they've brought that straight tan, very clean lines with the vents and the chrome. I really think they did a very, very premium job on this dash. I had a few really negative comments about the steering wheel on TikTok, but I will say it's a really nice steering wheel. It's heated, it's very thick, it's leather. I have absolutely no complaints about the steering wheel. Okay, let's start it. I really like those startup graphics. I love the unique nature of this instrument cluster. Obviously, you can see it is fully digital, and you can change this if you don't like the unique nature of that display. You can change it to a more traditional one like that, and even the transition is pretty neat. Fully digital, I just said that. It's also excellent center graphics. So when you use the adaptive cruise and I believe it's called My Pilot, it has full adaptive cruise with stop and go, lane keeping, lane trace assist, attention control. It has excellent graphics on cruise control where the sides light up green. You've got a green steering wheel up here. It really lets you know where you're at on the road, and I don't think you can see it, but there is a large color head-up display as well, which is fantastic. So the graphics on the infotainment here, so the screen is hard to see in this light, but the graphics are a little dated, but it does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I always wire for sound quality. It does also have a wireless charging pad, USB-C and USB, which is fantastic. There's your tri-zone auto climate control, heated steering wheel button, heated seats. I don't know why my heated seat is on. It is really beautiful out. And I like the dials. I like the very premium attention to detail on those dials and knobs. I like tactile knobs for volume and for climate. It's always nice to have that versus just a haptic. So this shift knob is the same as the Nissan Rogue as well. But I do like the joystick style of it. It's a very quick shift from drive to reverse and vice versa. And then you've got your park button up top. So again, the detail here with the diamond cut on the drive mode knob. So that's the drive mode knob. This is all-wheel drive, as I mentioned already. I want to show you these graphics. So we've got tarmac, which would be their sport mode, gravel, snow, and mud. I would love to be able to take this off-road, experience it in some snow. Mitsubishi was saying, you know, I really need to experience this vehicle in the snow at some point. Maybe next winter, who knows? Really, I mean, what more is there to say about all this? It's really, really well done, very premium feeling. I didn't mention speed and power. This is not a performance SUV, but neither are any of its competitors. That's not what it's goal is. The goal is to be a value family vehicle that is so functional with so many premium features that I've been really impressed with how much they jam-packed in here for the price, and we'll get to the price. But this is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, so clearly not super powerful. It can tow up to 2,000 pounds, however. It puts out about 181 horsepower and the same for pound-feet of torque. So I've had no issue. I put it on sport mode to get on the highway and put it in cruise control, but I've had no issues with it feeling laggy. The only time I felt like it could use more power was I was going up a pretty steep hill, and so I could tell I was kind of pushing it a little bit. But let's talk about price. So this is a lot of bang for buck, okay? So in Canada, it starts at just under $32,000 for the base, and in the US, just under $26,000 US dollars. So this is the GT Premium trim. This is the top trim, and it is $42,178 Canadian, or $36,895 US dollars. Did I mention there's a Pano Sunroof? I think I showed it in my rear recap, but yes, Pano Sunroof, 20-inch wheels, through 3 rows. There's just so much to love. I love the leather. I love the color combo, the wireless Apple CarPlay, and of course, let me not forget to talk about safety features. You know me, I always talk about the safety features. This has it all. As I mentioned, adaptive cruise with stop and go, which is so fantastic for commuting and road tripping. It has radar, speed sign detection, and it displays the speed sign on the dash and on the head-up display. I love that feature. Rear cross traffic, blind spot monitoring, lane trace, which I already mentioned. It also has forward and rear emergency braking. So really fully loaded safety suite at this trim. What else do you want to know? Let me know in the comments what you think of this new Mitsubishi. Does it match your expectations? I know it is considered to be a value brand, or has been in the past, but this one really feels premium, so I feel like you just get a lot of bang for your buck in this Mitsubishi Outlander for 2022. Leave me a comment, please subscribe. I'm brand new here on YouTube, so I would love it if you would stick around.